place value, it's important that you understand that the number in front of it is going to become bigger. I liked how in the story they referred to them as tents. Because they referred to them as tents, T-E-N-T-S, that's how everything is here. Our number system is based upon tens. And as you can see here, this was the final number that they counted. 9,999. Notice what I did not do, okay? A lot of people say 9,999. I know a lot of adults say that, and a lot of people think that's right, but technically it's not. And when we talk about with the math people, because the only time we say and is going to be when we put a decimal after the ones place. That is really the only time you're supposed to say and, okay? And then, of course, after the decimal comes your tenths, your hundreds, and your thousands. But right now, I just want to focus on the 9,999. What's happening here is this comma means thousand, because when we talk about our place value, it's in this thing called periods where we have groups of threes. Everything's in groups of threes, okay? Because after the thousands period comes the millions period. And if I have a moment, I will show you that as well too. When we talk about place value, we have three ways of identifying place value. And I would like to take some time and show you those with this first number, 9,999. And of course, the one that's already up here is called the standard form. Everybody say standard form. Great, standard form. Standard form will be the number form. Standard form will be the number form. Now, the next one will be the word form, okay? I want to see, can I put this in words? And I kept saying it on purpose like that. The cool part is it stops here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to say 9,000. And I'm going to put my comma. So the first thing when we write it out, we write what we say, 9,000. Okay? Now, since it's in a group of three, that is what we need to make sure that we do, is we read it as 100. So that would be 900 99. And I'm done. Let me check over my work. 9,000, check. 900, check. 99. Now, there's another form that we talk about, and we call that expanded form. What is the expanded form? That is what Lady Di was kind of doing at first. She was adding all the groups together. So how do we do that? We start here with I'll write it here first. 9,999. So what I do with mine is I start here in the thousands place. So I'll put a 9 with how many zeros behind it? 1, 2, 3. I'm done with that part. I told you we are adding an expanded form. We're expanding it out using the plus sign. What's next? We have another 9. How many places behind here? 1, 2. Same thing we talked about before. 9,900. Now we got 9 tens, which they said in the book was 90. Because I'm looking at this 9, 1 0 behind it. Plus one last 9. So take a look at this real quick. These are the three forms that we talk about when we talk about place value. Repeat after me. Standard form. Great. 9,999. 99. I said 90. 99. Word form. Repeat after me. Word form. Great. 9,999. And then expanded form. Repeat after me. Expanded form. Great. And we have 9,000 plus 900 plus 90 plus 9. These are all plus signs. Questions or concerns? I want to put another number up here, and we're going to see what we're able to do. We're going to put it in standard form, written form, and of course, the expanded form. $3,159. 3,159. I've written that in standard form. I've written this in standard form. 3,159. Notice I did not say and. A lot of people would say, oh, that's 3,159. No. Nada. No. So what I do instead, I say 100. I take a breath, 59. So that's what I do. All right. Now, let's look at our word form. And we got 3,000. All right. 3,000. That's it. 3,000. What's going to be next? 100. No comma needed. 3,100. And what's the last? Put them together. 59. I have my standard form. Check. Have my word form. Check. And now I have my expanded form. My expanded form. What's going on tonight? All right. Expanded form. We're going to do our 3 again. We'll do 3,159. So once again, I put my 3, comma, how many places after it? 1, 2, 3. So just like we said up here, 3,000, that's first one will always be 3,000. And remember, when we talk about expanded form, what are we doing? We are plusing, expanding it out, making it really, really long. 3,000 plus 1 with how many zeros behind it? 1, 2, plus 100. What's next? Plus 5 with 1 behind, because that's in the tens place, which will make that 50. and plus 9. That is our expanded form. Once again, when we talk about our expanded form, we're expanding it out with plus signs. Okay? I need a moment to clean my board off real quick, so give me a moment to do this. While we're doing that, I want you to create your own number real quick. Create your own number. And put that number in the chat for me, please. Keep it in the thousands for me. Keep that number in the thousands for me. Keep that number in the thousands for me. Oh, some of y'all are really fast. All right. Go ahead and put another number in the chat for me. Almost done. Thank you, sir. All right. Sorry about that. Something was going on with my markers and my eraser. Hopefully we've gotten that straightened out. All right, let's try this number right here. Oh, wait a minute. What did I just do? Whoa. Whoa. I put 38,482. 38,482. 38,482. What I've written so far was the standard form. Next, I'm going to write the expanded form. Yeah, I know. I mixed up the order a little bit. It doesn't matter which order it's in, as long as we get them. And then after that, we'll do the written form. All right, with this, I've added 38,000. Okay? So all I did was add another place. This is the ones still, the tens, hundreds, thousands, and now we have the 10,000s. And in my expanded form, I'm going to just simply put a 3. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that mean? 30,000. 30,000. Plus, cross that out. My next number is the 8. How many places behind it? 1, 2, 3. Now we're back to what we saw before. 8,000. In expanded form, I'm still putting my plus sign. I now cross my 8 out. And now I have a 4. How many places behind the 4? 1, 2. And that gives us 400. Plus, cross this 4, I got an 8. How many places behind there? 1, that's just 8, 0, gives us 80. Cross that out, no zeros behind here, and that'll just be 2. 30,000 plus 8,000 plus 400 plus 80 plus 2. That is what we call our expanded form. And finally, in written form, you read what you see in this period right here. 38. We got a comma here. This comma means thousands. Why? Because it's still in the thousands period. 38,000. Next group, 400. I didn't say and. 400. 82. Questions or concerns with that? All we're doing is we're talking about place value right now. The standard form, the expanded form, and of course the written form. Alright, I'm going to do something weird this time. Don't get upset. Don't get upset. I'm about to do something really weird right now. Here we go. TWENTY 23,000 800 23,800 can't spell, folks. This is my written form. 23,876. 23,876. Okay? And I'm going to do my standard form first. Yes, I'm skipping all around, and it's okay. And that's just what the Virginia SOL is requiring us to do. Sometimes it's going to give you the standard form. Sometimes they'll give you the written form. Sometimes they'll give you the expanded form. Whichever form they give you, they're expecting you to write the other two. So the standard form would simply be, some of you already wrote it in the chat already. I see you. Thank you. 23,000. 23 with my comma. 876. That's it, folks. Now, since I have my standard form, I can now go ahead and do my expanded form. And how to do my expanded form? Let me write 23,876. I'm going to write a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 20,000. Cross the 2 out, plus 3. 1, 2, 3. That gives us 3,000. Plus, remember, expanded form, we do the plus signs because we're adding them together. Plus, cross our 3 out. What's next? 8. 1, 2 spaces. 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 800 plus, I cross up my 8. I got 1 space behind my 7. That gives us 70. Good. Plus, cross the 7 out, plus 6. That's it, folks. Questions or concerns? Questions or concerns? Standard form, 23,876. Expanded form, 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 800 plus 70 plus 6. Written form, 23,000, comma, 876. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to do it. Here we go. Let's start with our expanded form this time. $70,000 plus 3,000 plus 200 plus 80 plus 5. All right, let's write our standard form. 70,000. Some of you might need help with this again. Ones, tens, hopefully I write this right. Hundreds, thousands, and then 10,000. This is a little sloppy, but hold on. And it's okay if you need to write your place values out. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? And let's place my comma here. The easiest one to place is my 1. They can work backwards if you like. So in the 1's place, we have a 5. Check. 1's, 10's. In the 10's place, we have an 8. Check. 200. 2 spots, 1, 2, and we put a 2. 3 in the thousands place, and 7 in the 10,000s place. I heard you. I'm putting my comma right there. Thank you. 73,285. That's my expanded form was 70,000 plus 3,000 plus 200 plus 80 plus 5. My standard form is 10,000, which is a 7. So that'll be standard form is 73,285. I didn't say and. So what is my written form going to be? 73. Don't forget the 1,000. Now that's my comma right there. Then you read this as a group of 3. 200. $85. Take a look, take a look, take a look. I have my standard form, have my expanded form, and I have my written form. Take a moment to look at those. When we talk about place value, those are the forms that in North Carolina and, of course, in Virginia, this is what we are responsible for. Questions or concerns? Questions or concerns? I'm going to draw a number up here. Don't get upset. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, I jumped all the way ahead this time. This is the millions. 3 million. That's what that comma means. 3,821,000. Still talking about our thousands right there. 469. 3,821,469. And I'm going to write it out in words first. Simply 3 million, and I put a comma. Remember what I told you before, we read everything in groups of 3s. We read everything in groups of 3. So this is 821,000. $821,000, comma. Am I done? No. Read this as another group of 3. 469. I might run out of space, but we'll get it. Standard form, written form. Ms. Jones, how are we supposed to write this in expanded form? By putting plus signs like we did on the other ones? Like we did the other ones? So what we got here is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 million plus. Put an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my comma right here, so that'll be 800,000. Cross them out. Plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20,000. Plus 1 with 1, 2, 3. Plus 4 with 1 2 behind it, 400 plus 6 with 1 behind it, that gives us 60 plus 9. That's it, folks. 3,821,469. This is the written form. This is the expanded form. And of course, this is our standard form. I want to thank each and every you for joining us tonight.